What up, good people? I'm back. I know it's been a minute. I had a little time on my hand. It's halftime of my Auburn Tigers Mississippi State game. As you may see, you see the shirt right here. Jay, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Anyway, we about to beat these boys up pretty good. Guarantee you that. Uh, Preparing for the first game week. We got Seattle. We take off to go up there and play Seattle in a couple of days. But just want to take a little time and address some of the stuff. Some of the stuff been coming through on the tweet. Some of the stuff that's been coming through on the website. We gonna start with the first person, Taylor Link. The question was, what do you think of Coach Manusky, and do you see him being a good head coach one day? I hate to see him leave our D. I think he will be an excellent head coach one day when he decides to leave, when the opportunity presents itself. He definitely will get some considerations, especially after this year, after we have a great year. But for the most part, we don't need to see him leave. I'm trying to keep him right here with us. So until we do what we have to do. Next question comes from Ken. How do I prepare for games? Ken, it's a big thing, man. We start out throughout the week. I watch a lot of film, everything, man. I'm going to show you something, Ken. This is one of the things I do. I do homework. I don't know if a lot of players do this, but some of my homework preparation is this. I like to look at flashcards. I make them. I put them on a board, and every day when I come home, I look at TV. I take 5 minutes to look at every commercial break, and I look over there and check out my cardboard. You see it? Let me get it over. You see it on the walls beside the TV. Those are all the routes and formation, and you can see my feet right now, which I'm okay with that. Those are all the routes and formations that you will see, that I will see during the game, and so it's just for faster recognition when I'm out there on the field. Let's pick another one. Nice one. Julio Dominguez. Have I been working on any new sack dances? Julio, I've been working on any big play, big hit dances. So expect to see a lot of new ones. I'm bringing out some dances from the 90s, the best dances of the 90s all time. Gonna be good. Let's see another one. Let me find another one for you. So halftime is almost up, and I gotta support my Auburn War Eagles, baby. Let me find another one. Who is deserving? All right. Oh yeah. It's from Shay. She's a big Eagles fan, and she said that I feel appreciated for what you did for us. My question is related to Philly somewhat. How is Brian Westbrook doing as a 49er? How are injuries and everything? I'm doing good. Brian is doing good. He's getting adjusted, and expect to see the X Factor unveil or come out of his shell this week when we play Seattle. Hometown. This one right here is for Sierra Dixon, straight out of Sandersville, Georgia, Washington County, USA. Her question was, what made you want to become a football player, and what are some of the struggles you did that you had to overcome to get to where you're at today? It was a lot of stuff that I had to overcome. I think back of coming from Sandersville, Georgia. The population is not really high. It's not high at all. So that right there is something special alone, because there's not too much traffic coming through there. It's not like Atlanta, Augusta, Macon. To get found, you have to be special. Those roots started back when Robert Epps was some of those other guys, Demetrio Stevens, who came through. But anyway, they paved the way for me. So I just spent countless hours lifting weights, doing the little things, and just trying to make sure that I was working harder than not only the next man on my team, but the next person who was in high school in America. And I took that same attitude and approach as I got throughout college and also on the pros. So that's really kind of been some of my secret to my success. Another one is, how good is the defense, from Raul? How good is the defense, and what do you think our record is going to be when it's all said and done? I think our defense is good as it wants to be. What do I think we will finish at the end of the year? I'm looking at number one. There's no reason why we shouldn't. We have a good system. Everybody's been in this system for the past 4 years. And I think whenever you have stability in anything in life, over time, it's kind of like wine, a good bottle of wine. It has no choice but to be great. The next one. All right, check this one out. Okay. All right, I got one. Check this one out. Here we go. This is a good one. Amber, aka Niners for Life on Twitter. She wanted to know if I had the opportunity, what position would I play on offense? Tight end. What is your favorite team to play against in the NFL? Favorite team, I really don't have a favorite. It's anytime I walk into an opposing stadium or a team that gets a lot of hype, or where America or the media pretty much makes them the best thing since sliced bread, that's my favorite opponent I like to face. Throughout my entire NFL career, what are you most proud of so far? My biggest thing is that knowing what I went through in Buffalo with the torn Achilles, coming back the next year, I tore my hamstring. And that year, I got traded to Philly, and I had a real good season in Philly up until I tore my rotator cuff. 3 years in a row, I had injuries. But to be able to come back from that and to come here in San Francisco and not only have some healthy seasons, but to still be productive at this point in my career, I think it speaks volumes. And that's what I'm most proud of. And also to still be nominated, by my teammates and the coaches as captains of the 49er defense, one of the captains. Okay, last question. Hey, Spikes, this is from Nico. Hey, Spikes, can you feel the difference in the locker room this year other than last year? Yes, I do. The difference is our team right now is oozing with confidence. It's coming out of us. Last year, we was kind of going into unknown territory, didn't know what to expect. We knew that Coach Singletary had his first week, his first full year being the head coach. So it was tough. We got through it. But now this year with some new additions of the offensive line, we know what to expect. And not only just finishing 8-8 last year, having some success, we really think that we have all the ingredients to become the team that we want to be. And I mean compete for it all. So that's the difference from last year and this year. And also, who is the funniest, grumpiest, and most determined of the team? The funniest, I will have to give that title to Anthony Dixon, rookie, Mississippi State. I'm going to have some clips on him on Twitter, so stay tuned. And he will also be on TKO TV. I've been, throwing that out there. It's going to be on Comcast. I'll keep you guys informed on when it's going to be. The grumpiest, got to go to Michael Lewis. Michael Lewis can come in one day, talk to everybody smiling. The next day, he act like somebody stole something out of his car or they went into his locker and did something. He is the most grumpiest guy, man, by far. The most determined of the team, you know what? That's a hard question, but I would have to go with the entire defense and the offense and the special team. So it's not really one guy. I think it's everybody because we're really fighting for respect all around. And the work what we've put in this entire offseason, training camp, and up until now, we were really waiting just on the opportunity to let that thing show out on Sunday. Every Sunday, point blank period. Right now, halftime is about over, but I just want to address you guys to let you know that I haven't forgot about you. Make sure you continue to stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter if you're not. And if you are, make sure you tell a friend. But my Auburn Tigers are about to finish this game off, and I got to go. And remember, man, it's always a pleasure. And be good to yourself. I'm out.